If you're in the mood for some comfort food TV, look no further than Hulu. In addition to their original series and streamable TV, the platform has a deep catalog of classics that will take you back in time or catch you up on some hit shows you missed from yesteryear. Here are the best classic shows ready to binge on Hulu. No show in modern broadcast history has done more to elevate crappy, selfish people than Seinfeld. The famous show about nothing has stood the test of time, remaining brutally funny nearly 20 years after its last episode aired. Seinfeld's singular focus on the awful, awkward reality of everyday interactions gives it a timeless quality that sitcoms rarely achieve.
Nothing for you.
With Showtime's revival of Twin Peaks, now is a great time to revisit David Lynch's cult classic. When it debuted in 1990, it quickly developed a fan base enthralled by dream worlds, red rooms, murder, and owls that were not what they seemed. Though ratings couldn't save it, Twin Peaks challenged what a TV drama could be and ensured that 25 years after it went off the air, fans are still obsessed. The X-Files follows true believer Fox Mulder and his skeptic partner Dana Scully as they dig through cases of alien conspiracies, mutant freaks, serial killers, ghosts, and even the odd musical number on their quest to discover the truth. It built a massive fan base over the course of 9 seasons and 2 theatrical films. While the last 2 seasons are a bit hit or miss, the legacy of the X-Files can be felt in like-minded hits like Lost, Heroes, and American Horror Story. It's impossible to overemphasize how groundbreaking Buffy the Vampire Slayer was when it hit TV screens in 1997. Before Buffy, no TV show had successfully pulled off a combination of teenage melodrama and legitimate horror, but Joss Whedon and crew rose to the challenge. Buffy examines real-world teen issues between the bloodletting. Sarah Michelle Gellar, Allison Hannigan, David Boreanaz, Anthony Head, and the rest of its remarkable cast create believable characters in an extraordinary world. Buffy is a rare late 90s gem. Over 11 seasons, Cheers built a loyal following thanks to a relatable cast of drunks, intellectuals, goons, and sweethearts.
Here's the $10 I'm gonna owe you in about 5 minutes, all right?
When it finally went off the air on May 20th, 1994, more than 80 million people tuned in to say goodbye. No sitcom in history has featured a cast quite like this. A group of regulars at a local bar who are all running from something. Over the years, the characters grew, but the show stuck to its heart. Good-natured joking between friends. Matt Groening's surreal sci-fi comedy about a 20th century pizza boy trying to find his way in the future after being accidentally frozen provides 7 seasons of essential animation. Futurama works as both classic science fiction storytelling and a comedic goldmine. Plot threads get set up in the first episode that take years to resolve. But even if you watch the show out of order, the strength of the punchlines keeps you laughing, even if you're missing an inside joke.
Hi there.
Sitcoms tend to focus on beautiful young people or middle-aged adults dealing with family issues. The Golden Girls bucked tradition by centering on 4 older women in their 50s and 60s, 4 extremely horny women in their 50s and 60s, to be exact. The Golden Girls has a brash realness about it, addressing topics from impotence to AIDS with hysterical grace. Betty White, Rue McClanahan, Estelle Getty, and Bea Arthur are brilliant actors, able to swing from one-liners to heart-rending pain within the same scene. Science fiction and horror are playgrounds for different ideas to flourish, and the Twilight Zone pushed each genre to their limits. The anthology's 156 episodes of standalone stories spin tales of evil dolls, mischievous aliens, cunning demons, language errors, and more. Modern viewers might worry whether the special effects hold up, but the masterful storytelling sells even the silliest moments. For the better part of a decade, Family Matters was part of the American Friday night landscape. Originally airing on the legendary TGIF block, the show centers on Chicago police officer Carl Winslow and his family. 3 kids, wife, mother-in-law, sister-in-law, and nephew living under one roof. Carl has his hands full even before nerdy neighbor Steve Urkel becomes a factor. Urkel was the breakout character, a pop culture phenomenon that slowly takes over the show by the end of season 9. Family Matters is a rare sitcom that can tell serious stories about racist police officers, then turn around to pull off multiple episodes about how Urkel invents a machine that turns him into a heartthrob. At first glance, it's easy to write off The Shield as just another cop show, but a closer examination reveals a hidden genre masterpiece that's far darker than its standard peers. How much darker? Hulu categorizes it under horror and suspense. Starring Michael Chiklis and Walton Goggins, The Shield follows an experimental anti-gang strike force in the LAPD. Drunk with power, the team runs the streets, collaborating with criminals to keep the peace and pad their own pockets. Even if you don't like anime, give Cowboy Bebop a shot. At just 26 episodes, this neo-noir space opera is the perfect binge-watching experience. Set to a brilliant jazz score, Cowboy Bebop follows a group of intergalactic bounty hunters as they capture criminals and deal with the existential loneliness of their lifestyle. Do you like fight scenes? Cathartic twists? Super intelligent corgis? Cowboy Bebop has all that and more. Give it one episode and you'll see why Bebop is regularly touted as one of the best anime series of all time. Those are our picks for the best classic shows you can binge on Hulu, but if you are already enjoying another TV masterpiece there, please let us know in the comments. This video is not sponsored by Hulu in any way, but if you'd like to start a free trial of the service using the link in the description, we may receive a small commission that helps us fund more streaming guides in the future. If you're still not sure what to stream tonight or this weekend, we have more video guides linked here with the best TV shows, documentaries, anime, and movies on all the major platforms. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you'll never miss a future guide. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.